All right, so it's Black Friday, and chances are you spent yesterday with some family or some friends and sat around the table and each took a turn telling each other what you're grateful for. Awesome, right? It's like one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving. I love the way it feels to say something kind about the people around me, to just think about all the good in my life. Historically, that would be it for the year. It would be like, all right, Thanksgiving's over, time to go back to being miserable. And then I learned you can actually practice gratitude every day. Who knew? And the good news about that is that it's life changing, okay? So, super simple, super easy. Just take a little time every day to think about the people, the opportunities, and the things that you have to be grateful for. And you might be sitting here watching this going, my life sucks. I have nothing to be grateful for. And I get it. I have 100% been there. And I'm sorry if you're in that place where you just aren't happy with the way things are and you feel stuck. But I promise you, if you spend some time every single day finding something to be grateful for, it will change everything for you. So here's an example of that. If you're watching this and you want to punch me right now because you're like, my life sucks, here's the thing. You're watching this video, which means you're alive, you're breathing, you got a phone, you got some kind of data or internet. Life's pretty darn good right there. You have to choose to see it that way though. So practicing gratitude is a choice, and it's an opportunity to look at your life in a different lens. It's okay not to be where you want to be. It's okay to feel upset and unsatisfied about that, but you don't need to sink into that misery and then miss all the other great things happening in your life. So here's a perfect example. I have terrible stretch marks. I always have, well, I say always, I got them around the age of 10. So it's kind of been like something that I have dealt with my whole life. These are my least favorite ones here on my arms. Don't pay attention to my hairy armpits. And pretty much my whole childhood, adult life, I spent obsessed with my stretch marks, and it did not allow me to appreciate all the other things about myself, like my beautiful brown skin. Now that I can kind of let that stuff go, I'm like, I love my skin, right? I'm strong. I always have been. I'm well. I have this nice, healthy body, right? I couldn't see that. I couldn't appreciate that before because all I could see was what was wrong with my body. So when we take the time to practice gratitude, then it starts to help us see everything in a different way. It creates positive energy and a feeling of abundance, right? And then when you have that feeling, you carry that through with you, and it creates kind of like that domino effect where things in your life start to shift. And again, because you're seeing the world differently, more opportunities present themselves to you. They might have always been there, but you didn't see them because you were so focused on all that was wrong and what wasn't going right, okay? So practicing gratitude is pretty simple. There's a couple different ways you can do it. I kind of started, I was a little hesitant, so I would just kind of think about it throughout the day. And then eventually I started doing it. I had a guided journal, and it would have me do a few things in the morning and a few things at night. And now on my own, I just have a blank journal devoted just to gratitude in my nightstand. So at night before I do my reading, I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. And it can be as simple as a hot cup of tea, or it could be as elaborate as describing the sunrise over Casco Bay as I was driving to the gym in the morning, right? Up to you. But just taking the time every single day to write those 5 things creates a positive energy, creates that feeling of abundance. And then what happens too is that throughout the day, you're going to naturally start looking for those things, which again changes your perspective on your life, on people, on opportunities, okay? So I am going to do a 7-day challenge. I want you to practice gratitude every day for 7 days. starting now. So I want you to comment on this video with one thing that you're grateful for. And then my goal for you is to find 5 things every single day that you are grateful for and write them down. And I would love it if you shared more of that with me here on this video to keep this going. Again, we don't have to wait until next Thanksgiving to be grateful. We can do that every single day. And I believe that when we all are in that feeling of abundance, of gratitude, we're going to spread that positive energy. And we all could use some of that right now. So I say, give yourself a chance to see things differently and let me know how it goes.